Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well and starting off the new year with a good bang. We've been busy on the GTO, been working on the race car a little bit, and a couple updates about some of the other cars and what's going on with the channel. So welcome back, stick around, and hope you like some of the content today and what we got coming up here shortly. Back on the GTO most recently. Today we got the console put in, and a ton of wiring and stuff under the dash ready to get cleaned up. So as you guys may recall, I mentioned this was a World of Wheels show car, and they had all kinds of stuff in this thing that was great for World of Wheels, but not for an original car. So tonight I'm going to get the shifter plate in. I got the console in. I got the new plate for the his/her shifter here, somewhere in here. There it is. We've got the new cover plate. We got the new wood grain to go over that. We've got the new lens somewhere in here. We got the new lens for the shifter, which goes there. There's the old light for the indicator that goes underneath. So everything's kind of coming together. So we'll get that done tonight. Don't know if I'll share along that bring this photo of that to copy along with you guys or not. I got some other little wiring to do. Those are the light bulbs I'm replacing to go under the dash for the gauge lights. I'm replacing all of those. So those are going in. The heater's mounted, air conditioning, etc. I haven't got a radio yet. The cigarette lighter is in one of the other boxes out here, which I'll show you. We've got boxes of stuff to go in. Some of the stuff's just extra, but we've got some other parts that need to go in here, which we'll get to. And that's my leftover replacement bolts from everything we've put fresh nuts and bolts in. So one of the things I'm going to do tonight is get the seat belts cleaned up. I'm going to clean those with some laundry detergent and let them lay out. That's the back seat belts. The front ones are another pile. There's some of the duct work in the new glove box. And got the carpets all in today in their final form. So got to vacuum those one more time. We've actually vacuumed today once already after we cut and fixed all the wires, which actually that's why this is so fresh looking up here. But we'll get all that wiring tucked up in there tonight or tomorrow. Finish up that. And I'm having hell with these windows. So I've got all the old hardware that was on the windows, and it's in terrible shape. And my nephew and partner Jeremy actually got that window in and got it working, but one of the sliders that goes on the track in the front actually broke on it yesterday when I was getting ready to put the door cover on. Some of the new ones there, some more of the old ones off of the old window that I broke, which is why you still see the glass in that one. As you recall, if you've watched my other videos, I was putting the passenger side window in, and I dropped it and broke. The other little bit of trivia, I got a window glass for a right door, window glass, but this is for a 70 GTO. The 68s obviously have the vent window, so the glass would be chopped off here. But I think this is for a 70 or 71. The track that goes, there's a track that goes between here, and on this one it's only 19 inches, and for the correct glass it should be 22 inches center to center, and that is on the rail that slides the window up and down. So I need to get another glass, which is very frustrating, but I'll find one here shortly, I hope. Something else I got done, I got the vents blacked out, painted black with satin black paint, which is what the color is supposed to be on that, not flat black. But those are done. As you may recall, I think I put this in a video recently, I got all the badges on. Got the back badge on here as well. All the lights are working. So that's an update on the GTO. Among some of the other things I got to get done, I'm going to do a list tonight actually of starting to get down to the final items. So I'm going to do a new whiteboard list. But as you can see here, I don't have the windlass for this piece. I actually cut it too short, trying to get around the bend back there, and screwed that up, so I got to fix that. This one's all in, as you can see there. The front one's all in. ready for the mirror to go in. And the back one's all in, as you can see there. So that's all done. So we got the visor step back there. We got the A-pillar covers to go on. But it's actually making good progress. And like I say, I'll share a list with you. But we're down to, starting to get down to finite items. I got to put the side rocker trims on, the wheel arch moldings. Got the gutter moldings to install. All the glass moldings need to go in. So we're getting there. Just one piece at a time. And comment below if you happen to have an AM radio for a 69 GTO, and I think actually 68 to 70 is the same. And actually I'm not that picky, and I'm not sure anybody else would be in the future, but I do want to get a proper AM radio that belongs in the car per my build sheet. So it's an AM radio, not an AM FM radio on this one, I believe. But if you've got one, please comment below or reach out to me on my email, tonybosworth08@gmail.com. R8 is sitting here in all of its glory, put away for the winter time. We've had some miserably cold nights, but I do love coming out and looking at it. There's the awesome 5.2 liter V10, the motivation behind this beast. And those of you who follow the channel know that I have a Stasis exhaust and Stasis ECU tune and a Sprint booster pedal commander. It really makes a big difference on this car. And again, if you've watched the other videos, you've seen it keep up with some of the other supercars that I run with in our group. So a couple other things coming to the channel here shortly, guys. If you haven't been paying attention to the videos, please go back and look at the 1972, what I call Big Butt Eckler's wide body Corvette. And I'll leave a link below in the description. Please have a look at that. But it's over at Gateway Classic Cars in, it's titled in St. Louis if you look up their sites, but it's actually O'Fallon, Illinois. And I've got it for sale. It's listed on their website, and again, I'll put a link below. But please contact them, or feel free to reach out to me via email, and I can put you in touch with Ben over there. But gonna get rid of that. And getting rid of the GTO once we get this thing done. Some more details on that later, but looking to get done with that shortly, and then we'll put it up for sale in a few places and see how it goes. And if nothing happens, may put it in Meekham's auction in May over at Indianapolis. They seem to do really well with muscle cars over at Indy at the Meekham sale. So that's the latest on those. Another little bit of trivia coming. That, my friends, is a 2022 Camaro ZL1, and I am going to be getting a ZL1, very similar to that one. I ordered one. I was going to buy that car, and I screwed around for a couple days back in December, and it was on the sales floor at Elko Chevrolet here in St. Louis, and some guy, another salesman, said, "Oh, we got it sold." I didn't take him seriously, and the car gets sold out from under me. However, turns out it was all right. It didn't have a couple things that I wanted. I am not getting the 1LE, but I'm going to add some upgrades to the ZL1. I'm going to do probably Hotchkiss, sway bars, upgrade the sway bars a little bit, adjustable sway bar end links, do the Rotofab intake air filter system, and I might do a little bit more to the suspension, but I didn't really want the 1LE. Everybody I have talked to, including the gentleman that's helping me with the car, Mark Garricky, and again, if you've watched the channel, you know he sold me our 2020 3LT Corvette that was the ceramic matrix gray. Anyway, Mark had a 1LE and said it was just brutal on the street. Now, I am going to do track days with this car, but I do want to drive it a lot, and I don't feel like getting my brain speed out. So I decided to go with the ZL1 non-1LE, and I'll do some suspension upgrades to kind of get it on par with the 1LE. Obviously, it doesn't have the upgraded shocks and coilovers, but I think with the mag ride and the sway bars, the mag ride obviously comes in the car, but putting some sway bars and updated bushings and a little bit of stuff like that, it'll put it on par with the 1LE, which will hopefully ride a little better on the street and be a little manageable for day-to-day driving. So keep an eye for that one. I ordered it in December, and hopefully it will be here sometime in March is kind of their expectation. GM has accepted the order, so hopefully it'll jump up the way to 3,000 status here pretty quickly. So let's see, what other updates do we have to talk about? We have the C3B production race car Corvette. It's a 69. Again, those of you guys who have watched the channel have seen some of the track events we've done with that car at Mid-Ohio, Circuit of the Americas, Watkins Glen. I think I've got some other in-car stuff on there, but please go back and have a look at that if you haven't, and I'll add some links to those in the bottom. But as some of you may be aware, it got wrecked at Charlotte last March 21st, and we are accumulating some parts for it, but in the next video or two I will upload getting the rear suspension taken apart so we can get it moving around under its own power and moving in and out of the trailer, because when the GTO is done, the race car is coming over here to get the rest of the suspension put in. After I get the suspension put in, I'll get the body parts cut up, the parts that are destroyed cut off and put back on. Fortunately for that car, everything inside the frame is still in pretty good shape. No bent rails. The car starts, clutch, brakes, everything works. No fuel leaks, no oil leaks, no water leaks. So the race car just needs some beautification. Don't know if we're going to go with a new paint job or not. We'll see as we get into it. Most importantly in the short term is getting the all four corners straightened up. The right front is the only suspension pieces that are not damaged in some form or another. All four shocks, or excuse me, 3 out of the 4 shocks are bent. Both rear trailing arms are bent. The lower control arms in the back that go out to the trailing arms are bent in the back, both sides. The lower control arm in the front and the mount on the right side is broken. So a bunch of little stuff to fix. That stuff will actually be pretty easy. Direct bolt on, bolt off. So that'll come pretty easily. But I think that's an update on the cars. So thanks for watching. Please stay in touch with us as we move into the new year. And look forward to some new stuff coming. Looking forward to the new car. We're doing a little bit of upgrades to the inside of the race car trailer as weather allows as well. We're going to do some different cabinets in the front. And I did get a generator, so I'm going to build a cabinet for that and insulate it so it'll be quiet inside the trailer and exhausted out the side. And we also have a built-in compressor that I got on sale at Napa, of all things, on one of their corner sales as you go out the door. So got a air compressor in there for that. Really just for tires and stuff, and maybe some mild stuff, but it won't run power tools. But again, nice to have that. So a lot of updates, a lot of fun things coming. All the best to you guys going into the new year, and we will be back to you soon. Please hit that like, subscribe, and please share the video. Help us grow the channel. We got to 500 subscribers for New Year's Day. Actually went to 501, and for some reason it went back down to 500. So please share this video, share it with your friends, share it on Facebook, share it wherever. Comment below and help us grow the channel. All the best. See you next time.